Good morning on this fine day. I'm here at the Volga River Recreation Area. For the last few days, actually for quite some time, I've been thinking about going for a long hike with some gear on, conditioning for backpacking that I hope to do when I'm able. Today is the day. Temperatures are supposed to hit with the heat index over 100 degrees, so I'm going to get out early, see what I can find. Maybe it'll be scenery, maybe it'll be late summer wildflowers, maybe it'll be nothing, but no matter what, I'm going to get in a good long hike, and I invite you to join me. I can tell already it's going to be a hot one. It is getting warm. It's approaching 80 degrees already, and I'm just getting started. Years ago, I started hiking and learned that I really enjoyed it. I've hiked the many miles on Isle Royal, Porcupine Mountains in Upper Peninsula of Michigan, out west several times, and I really enjoy hiking. I just don't get to do it as much anymore, but I'm going to try to make an effort to get more of that done now, starting today. I'm going to go off trail here in a bit. I did find my first wildflower. I'm not real familiar with what it is, so I waded into the long grass, shot some pictures, and if any turn out, I will share it here. One thing about enjoying hiking and outdoor photography is you carry a lot of extra equipment. Sometimes I dread that, as it does add a lot of extra weight. But when I get home and I have nice photos, or I can create a video that others enjoy, or I can look at in the dead of winter, then it's all worth it. But it does add extra weight, that's for sure. Sometimes you carry the extra weight and you don't even shoot many photos. It's a chance you take. I suppose it's like fishing. But isn't this pretty? Scenes like this remind me of a saying that Aldo Leopold penned years ago. Something about the prairie grasses touching or tickling the belly of the bison. This makes me think of that. In fact, I have a t-shirt, or had a t-shirt that said something like that, where this tall grass or flowers tickle the belly of a bison. And this stuff is tall, that's for sure. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a lot of white flowers out here. These are the plain or the pale gentian. They don't grow just everywhere. It's an interesting plant. That's as far as it opens up, and the bugs crawl inside to pollinate it. Look at all of these gentians. They extend quite a ways in this prairie. And aren't they pretty? I have maintained a database of my flora and fauna observations in the wild for a couple of decades. With that, I know about where to go to look and when, but I'm always looking for new species as well. I don't find near as many as I used to, but I still do every now and then. But anyway, I could almost make a calendar of where to go and when, except that there's issues with sharing locations with too many people, because some folks don't understand that these things grow here for a reason, because the habitat is suitable for them, and you can't just transplant any plant into another location. So I have to be careful who I share with, who I share information with. And lately it's gotten down to where I hardly share it with anybody anymore. It's not often I find woody growth to stumble over when I'm walking through a prairie. That's good. That means it's not taking over the prairie. Look at this. More gentian and goldenrod. And more gentian. It's all over. Finding it in places where I didn't know it was. That's good. Must have been a good year for it. I am not too far into this hike, and already the weather might be drawing it to an early end. It is so hot and humid. I might just do this one loop, and then the rest of the day I'll just do something based not too far from the Jeep. But I'm still enjoying my hike. It's just that this weather is really something. But on with the walk. I'm going to take this trail now. I'm going to take this trail down to the Jeep, where I can get some water and go to other areas of the park looking for different wildflower species and other scenic images if I find any. It's been a good hike, even if it's relatively short, but lots of sweat. Still, it's been a good hike. It's been fun to get out. As you can probably tell, the sun has climbed high enough in the sky that we now have harsh lighting conditions. So I'm going to wrap this up for the day. I'll put a video together, and if I've got any extra pictures that look nice, I will add them to the end of the video. For those of you who have stuck with me this long, I do thank you for watching.